Effective Technology in an Action Research Environment. A.Rosedale, Aspen University, RSH-916, Problem-Based Research and Action, Dr. Christopher Mangan, June 6, 2022. For this exercise, I chose to return to Barnard et al.'s 2014 first-year undergraduate's perceptions of lecture and peer feedback, a New Zealand action research project that I researched and reviewed in Module 2 of this course. Barnard et al. State that providing feedback on written work presented by students is a primary activity of instructors in higher education. The issue of how to create a formative assessment more efficient and effective to promote student learning has been a long-standing problem in tertiary education. As an educator, I have found that instructor-student engagement, often in the form of feedback, is the key to success for students in both online and in-person classes. Initially, the stakeholders in Barnard et al.'s study were the student participants and secondarily the instructors involved in the class the participants attended. The class and the participants studied in Barnard's action research was a one-semester first-year undergraduate writing class that is designed to teach students the principles and process of academic writing. The class was set up as in the form of in-person and online. The expanded stakeholder pool for this study may include university administrators, future students, and course creators. By expanding the stakeholder pool to these three additional groups, Barnard could anticipate problems and solutions for student engagement within the same type of class and with other classes, strengthening student engagement overall. It is important to consider an expanded school of stakeholders to realize problems other stakeholders, like course content developers, experience, and to find out if the solutions to the initial problems address and satisfy the problems of all stakeholders. Procedures conducted by Barnard in their 2000 action research study included student participants to present written comments on the experiences with peer review of their work and focus groups that were conducted at the end of the academic course the participants participated in. The findings from this action research study were determined through the analysis of data that was reported on the student participants' development of their awareness of the value of their peers' review from both the point of view of the reviewer and the recipient, and the responses from the instructors to the feedback from the focus groups that were conducted when the academic course concluded. The results of the first-year undergraduate students' perceptions of lecturer and peer feedback, a New Zealand action research project, came in a qualitative form, as there was no measurement set at the beginning of the study and no quantitative goals expected to be met. Peer review was found to be helpful, added a different view of the students' writings, and enabled the sample population to become more productive in their academic writing efforts. Reviewing the work of other students helped the participants become more relaxed and more acceptable of instructor feedback, and lessons as both the writer and the reviewer were found to be valued by the sample population. Barnard's action research study showed that peer review assisted in student participants' acceptance of feedback and opened the student participants to feedback and engagement from the course instructors. The reported solutions provided the opportunity of stronger engagement between students and their instructors, which in turn can lead to a higher success rate for students. The application of Barnard's solutions will need further observation, action, and reflection to make the solutions applicable to classes and students who are entirely online. To address an expanded stakeholder pool and to address a great migration of students and instructors moving to online educational platforms, Facebook Meta is the best social media platform to engage for an action research study like Barnard's 2014 effort. Facebook Meta will allow for an increased engagement from the expanded pool of stakeholders, both past, present, and future. Facebook Meta will increase communication as it is listed as the most popular social media platform. Facebook Meta enables individuals to post on group pages, which one can be created for the action research study like Barnard's 2014 effort. Through Facebook Messenger, individuals can communicate with each other on a one-to-one basis or form group text as well. Action researchers, instructors, or study coordinators can post reminders, tips, and events on the group page for all to see. Surveys can be completed on the Facebook Meta page as well. Comments from all page group members can be either enabled or disabled, allowing the page moderators to control the activity on the page to keep out spam and topics not related to the action research study. Facebook Meta allows for picture, video, or other types of file sharing, which will allow participants to look over the work of those they are not directly assigned to and offer ideas to other study participants and members. Interaction between stakeholders is in real time and can occur between participants, observers, instructors, and course developers. Facebook Meta allows for conversations to be archived and returned to by past, present, and future stakeholders. This social media platform will provide communication, sharing, data collection, and the ability to maintain the data and analyzed reports to whomever has access for as long as the page is maintained. Facebook Meta will allow for an expansion on the action research study involving student engagement and the ability to track the success of the solutions for all stakeholders.